Hey guys, better than yesterday, episode 40. Today I'm gonna discuss a question that I was asked by my friend, and I thought it would be a good thing to do to answer in the video form because this is a question that comes up quite a bit. And the question is, how do I lose fat and gain muscle or maintain the muscle at the same exact time? Now, the main thing that most people answer on that is the exercise aspect of it, which is if you're currently working out 3 times a week, let's add an extra session of training and maybe a little bit of cardio to that. If you're working out 2 times a week, let's add an extra session to that. So basically, whatever you're doing, you want to change it up by either adding a little bit more or subtracting depending on what your exercise schedule is at this point. And you might want to tweak the exercise a little bit. These are all generic answers because it's depending on what you're currently doing and what your actual goal is, whether it's to lose 5 pounds of fat or whether it's to lose 20 pounds of fat. And same thing with how much muscle you're trying to gain and whatnot. Now, the main thing that I want to focus on is nutrition. And you guys know that I've been focusing on a huge aspect of that, on the lifestyle aspect and the nutritional aspect, because that is the one thing that we don't focus on the most, and that is the thing that's going to have the biggest bang for the buck. What does that mean is that if we focus 80% of our energy on that, we'll get all the results. And that is what we want on versus the exercise. The exercise is easy because you're working out 1 hour a day, let's say for 5-6 days a week, which is a lot for most people, and that's it. That's 5-6 hours out of your day. But then the remainder of the time is what really counts. So what am I going to say about nutrition? You're going to have to change it up. Whatever you're currently doing, you have to change it, especially if you're trying to get a different result. And that goes for anything. So if your goal is to get better at whatever you're doing, you have to make some kind of changes. It doesn't have to be huge changes, but it has to be changed. And with the nutrition, make it a minor thing. Make little tweaks here and there, and then go from there. If you're currently eating grains, the best way to cut down, and especially in the midsection area, is to cut the grains out. What am I talking about when I discuss grains? I'm talking about rice, even beans at that point. I'm not going to discuss into that now, but I consider them in the same category. Rice, buckwheat, whole grains, anything oatmeal, and anything processed grains such as flours, breads, pastas, cakes, cookies, you name it. You get all that crap out, all that processed stuff, right away you have a lot more room for getting a lot more nutrients in because you're going to be taking a lot more fruits and vegetables because you will need to substitute that food with something else. And you're going to be getting that stuff out, so the inflammation is going to go down, and then a lot of cortisol levels should go down with that, and the midsection should get slimmer. And that is the biggest culprit of people maintaining and remaining the body fat around the midsection, especially for men. So just making that minor tweak can help out big time. And again, slowly but surely make small progress, and your body will adapt to it. And then as it goes, keep making changes in the positive way. The main thing is once you make a change, attempt to stick with it for 2 to 3 weeks, see how your body adapts, and then go from there. Also depends on how fast you want the results. If you want the results ASAP, you're gonna have to make changes quickly and fairly intensive versus small and progressive and just kind of keep going. The main thing is to stick with something, pick a program and stick with it and keep going. Movement is very important as well, which is the exercise aspect. I mentioned that that's the easier part. So if you're having a hard time getting into a gym and you're using that as an excuse to get your eating under control, that is going to be one slippery slope, and unfortunately, you will not be able to make any progress in that aspect. So if you start with the exercise, even for going for a little walk here and there, and then start focusing on the eating habits, and then adding more and more movement to it as you go, whether you join the gym, whether you join a class, whether you work out with a personal trainer or coach, whatever it is, start doing something, stick with that movement, and then really focus on the nutritional aspect. All right, guys, hope this helped out. Again, this is a generic question with a generic answer, but hopefully it helps out. be better than yesterday. Like, share, comment below what program is working for you, what isn't, and be good.